Alright, so we got horror movies I could easily survive too.
Okay.
And now let me tell you something. These are so easy simply off the fact that none of these movies would be made simply because I exist.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't even put yourself in them predicaments.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie,
if I hear something, I'm not going over there.
Yep.
If I see something, I
I'm
know
not
what I
going.
saw, bro.
Yep.
In facts, I'm not going.
Yep.
Because one thing about these characters in these movies, bro, they see, bro, they saw it, bro. They saw it.
Yep.
And they're like, huh? What was that? Huh?
Let me go check it out. Dead.
But hold on though. So from the thumbnail, we got it. And
Okay.
respectfully, the movie's not being made. I'm not going to the sewers, bro.
And if I see a big-headed white man or big-headed white fella looking at me in the sewer talking about, what you doing? Come get it. Like, hell nah. You can have that.
I'm out of there, man. Anyway, shout out to DerekFDB.
Yeah.
Link to the original. What the heck, bro? Wow, it's a horror movie. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh no. Link to the original video down below. Go check it out.
You know, horror movies are one of the most loved and hated forms of entertainment to exist. I mean, it makes sense. They're scary. They even scare me sometimes. But something we've all done while watching a horror movie, whether you love them or hate them, is think to ourselves, I think I could survive this.
Yes, I can.
Matter of fact, I know I could survive this.
Yes, I can.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be spinning the block on more horror movies I could for surely survive. And as usual,
Alien Isolation, I don't know if I could survive that game.
You know what, Alien Isolation? I want to quickly apologize. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
well, I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and obviously, some of the ones that I can't.
Scream.
Okay, let's go.
First,
what do you think about that?
It's a regular human being.
So what's up?
I'm gonna get a Glock. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker.
First of all, why you in my house for?
Yeah, like I'm gonna make sure I'm locked and loaded for your ass.
Hell yeah, bro. One of us is dying and it's not me, bro.
Oh God, it's not.
Coming up
Come
on the hit list is Ghostface from Scream. This dude is a pretty standard horror villain on the surface. A masked man with a knife, no superhuman abilities, and can be taken out the same way any other regular human can be taken out.
Yeah.
A gun.
Exactly. And also, let's say I didn't have a gun. I could fight back, bro.
Okay.
These work.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, but he has a blade though. You gotta be careful with that though. You know what I'm saying? Because look, some people when they have the gun, they still lose. You know why? Because they shoot him once and they think he's dead. Me, I'm going over him. Fire.
Yo, that's a good gun, bro. But I say your gun sound?
Sound like that. Nah,
Shit, mine gonna fail. Mine say beep, beep, beep. I can't, bro. I can't. Okay, maybe I am
done.
done.
Any other regular human can be taken out. A gun. Should be an easy one to deal with. But whoa. Slow your roll. What makes Ghostface such a special and popular killer is one, the whole "what's your favorite scary movie?" thing, and two, he doesn't work alone. Ghostface is two,
true, there are
sometimes even
multiple.
three people working together. That's usually the whole twist with his movies. Ghostface sometimes ends up being the love interest, his parent, the love interest's dog. It could be anyone. You never know with this dude. And that means we have multiple killers on the loose, ladies and gentlemen. Making this situation, at the very least, a 2v1 against me.
So
what
what's up?
am I gonna do? Well, I could go one
I mean,
route.
you got multiple bullets. Sure. But turn around, where's the other one?
True, but wait, they don't show themselves like in the attire that is. They could just be a regular person, just come behind you, stab you, and go back. You don't even know. It's really tricky. I ain't gonna lie.
So really, we sneaking people now, bro?
You never know, bro. Come on.
At Scream, I don't respect that at all. So respectfully, bro, if you about to sneak me, disrespectful, man. Don't do that.
At the very least, a 2v1 against me. What am I gonna do? Well, I could go one route and say these guys usually target specific people. So as long as I'm not near Sidney Prescott, Melissa Barrera, or Jenna Ortega, I should be good. But that would be boring. So let's just say Ghostface decides to target me because I don't know, I accidentally ran over Ghost Dog's mama. What do I do then? And my answer to that might surprise you. They're literally human, minus him. Like, yeah, it's a 2 or 3v1, but if you watch any of these movies, you know against these guys, that's more than winnable. Like I said a second ago, they're gun level. And it doesn't help that they don't often make the smart decision. They always start off intimidating. A killer you could actually be afraid of. But as we get closer and closer to the identity reveal, it's like they're losing brain cells. They let certain people live, they start becoming clumsier. This is exactly why I told you to stay off that galaxy, guys. And the dumbest thing they do is that since it's a personal beef, they always do this huge dramatic reveal to torment the victim or whatever.
Oh,
and that's right there.
So that's set them up. you pretend you're like, oh my god, it was you the whole time.
Right.
And while they're like revealing themselves, you're like, oh my god, no, boom, boom, boom.
Oh god, fa. Yup.
They always do this huge dramatic reveal to torment the victim or whatever. That's right, Derek. It was us. It was us all along.
Yup.
Shut up. These dudes are just an aggressive scam likely call. I ain't sweating it. Unless they pull a JJK and jump me, I'm winning.
Oh yeah. Hey.
We already talked about him.
Yeah, so
I ain't going to know the damn sewer. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're not afraid of him, he loses his power over you.
and respectfully, you did call out something very true. What? And it's the fact that he's big-headed and he has a fat-ass forehead. So I'm not gonna be scared of him because respectfully, I'm gonna roast him.
Oh God, like, oh my God, now you see this there, what?
Yo, I'm like, yo, when you see that in the sewer, bro?
Like, yo, what is that?
Pennywise, the killer demon clown. Now, a lot of y'all probably know this guy, and y'all know, unlike Ghostface, Pennywise has powers. Yeah. He has the ability to create illusions, shapeshift, regenerate, and much, much more. He pretty much got the reality stone. And all this stuff on paper makes Pennywise an extremely formidable and difficult to beat opponent. Like, after watching him lose at the end of part 1 and seeing him come back at the start of part 2, you would think this dude is unbeatable. But we were wrong. We were all wrong, because all these reality warping powers Pennywise has all rely on one thing.
Fear.
Yep.
That's right. You gotta be scared of this dude for him to really do anything to you. So if you're not afraid of him, this dude is practically useless. I was never one to be afraid of clowns. Like, no joke, I've played Roblox games that scared me more. I just always thought they were too silly looking to be scared of them. And that's no diss as someone who scared them. Trust me, I got some strange things that scare me too. I'm just saying. Use a bit. Most I ever got to being scared of them was those 2016 clown sightings that were happening. Yeah, those were crazy. And even then, why am I gonna be scared of a clown staring at me from a distance? True. What he gonna do? Throw a freaking pie at me? So if you put me against a clown that relies on me being scared of him, that's easy pickings. I mean, bro, you can practically bully this dude to death. A few mean words and he's out for the count. I grew up playing Prime COD.
You coming after me with that fat ass forehead, bro? That Dimsdale, Dimmadome, Megadome, bro.
Oh God.
Mega mind that boy, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
Yo, God.
Get your ass back.
Bully this dude to death. A few mean words and he's out for the count. I grew up playing Prime COD, Prime 2K, and Prime GTA. So if it means survival, just know my slur bag run deep.
Yeah. Candyman.
Oh no.
Which one's that one? I gotta see this one.
He's kind of like the boogeyman, I guess.
Okay, let me see him so I could like
you say Candyman 3 times
before anyone,
he's gonna come after your ass or something.
So, based off that, how about we don't say Candyman 3 times? What if I stop at 2? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do that at all, but okay.
Says it. No, he does not use candy to kill people. I know, it would have been cool, I know. Candyman is this vengeful spirit with a hook for a hand that you can summon after saying his name 5 times in the mirror.
Oh, 5 times.
So I'm not even gonna get to 5 though. At that point, I'm like, what am I doing? It's too much.
Or like bro. Bloody Mary. But instead of his name being Mary, he's a black dude. So there's gonna be people scared of him, ghost or not. Now, what makes Candyman so scary is a combination of things. First of all, the hook for the hand. On top of that, he can teleport, control bees, control minds, has an insanely deep voice, and scariest of all, he dwells in the projects. Now, I don't know if everyone watching this has a full understanding of how bad projects can get, especially here in the East Coast, but I do. In my city, there's plenty of projects. Now, I'm not from the projects. I live by a project, but I ain't from them. But what I can tell you from years of living near and watching and studying these things is that the projects are absolutely horrible. Am I lying though? Am I lying? Like, it may sound like I'm being rude, but even people from the projects don't want to be from the projects. This is common knowledge. The conditions of those things are damn near inhospitable. Y'all like that word? Y'all like that word? And the projects in this movie are worse than the ones that I've been in. They only add to the horror. These projects look like they got people taking dumps in the stairwell, crackheads trying to make $1 in the elevator. The ones I've been in only got piss in the stairwells and a few crackheads. There's levels to this. So when you add this environment to his already insane array of abilities, especially the controlling bees thing, that's bad. This one seems rather difficult, but I assure you, this one is easy. I'ma just do what I did when I was a kid and people told me to say his name. Nothing. I ain't saying the dude's name 5 times in the mirror. I might do 4 just to pump fake it, but why would I ever do 5? That's ridiculous. Who in their right mind hears an urban legend about summoning a man with a hook for a hand who comes after you and thinks, Well, I should probably do
Dumb
it. You gotta
people.
be off your rocker. I'm
Yeah.
not saying the name. And I would love to do a scenario where I did summon him, but I just don't see myself surviving in that case.
Fact.
Because it's not like you have to be from the projects for him to come after
Yeah, he
you.
can still
You could
come
be in
at
Cancun, but if you say this dude's name in the mirror 5 times, he's teleporting straight to you. You just got him a free vacation. I'm not messing with this dude. I'm sorry. He's just too dangerous. There was literally a scene in the movie where this little kid went to go use the bathroom, and this dude, I don't even want to say, this dude Candyman hibachi this little kid's Johnson.
What?
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. His Johnson,
Candyman,
though?
what would you do that for?
Damn, son.
A little sus, man.
This dude Candyman hibachi this little kid's Johnson. What was the reason? I'm good. Candyman is easy if I don't summon him. If I do summon him, I'm cooked. Like really, the only advantage you got against this dude is being a snow bunny. And I don't know if I could do that right now.
How do you get rid of him though?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
So I guess the only way is to not say his
Yeah,
name.
just don't say his name. Simple. Too curious. That's the thing.
I saw this movie. This thing was actually the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've never watched it just
Bro.
because you said that.
Yeah, no, it came out on theaters recently.
I know, but just because you said it was ass, I just didn't watch it.
Bro, it was the worst thing I've ever seen, bro.
Oh, he skipped it.
Why would he skip it? Let me see.
He probably think it's just ass too, maybe. I don't know.
Or it could be that it's hard. I mean, I don't remember it well, but apparently the dude went for you if your birthday fell on like a certain day. And
Why?
I don't know, I forgot. And then what he would do is he would send this woman to your house with a doll, and then the demon would reside within that doll. So if you leave the doll in your house after like day 2, 3, 4, bruh, whoever he took over or something, it would kill your entire family. And it took this one girl. Damn, I'm spoiling the whole thing.
Well, I don't give a damn. But
yeah.
I thought it was like, I didn't think it had anything paranormal involved. I thought it was just a killer.
Yeah, that's what made it bad for me, because it was like there was no solution, no crazy anything. It was like, oh, the devil made me do it, type of movie. So I don't know. There wasn't any. I thought it was like some psycho. I don't know, bro. I thought it was gonna just be different, but it wasn't. And yeah, it took some girl with like some psychic powers to uncover the truth.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this means.
I guess he ain't winning that.
We're not winning this.
Alien?
In this one, we follow a crew of scientists aboard a spaceship who, after going to an unfamiliar planet, are infiltrated by an alien. And this ain't your usual alien. This isn't your gardener or barber or DoorDash driver. It's not Marvin or Roger from American Dad. No, these things are dark, scary, and contribute nothing to the economy.
I'm good,
The
I'm good.
Xenomorph, standing at 7 to 8 feet tall,
Nah, man.
bloodthirsty, insanely intelligent, extremely durable, and it got a mouth in its mouth. This thing is the real deal. And I'm stuck on a spaceship with it, with no place to run, barely any places to hide, and again, in the middle of space. Looks like I'm in a bit of a pickle now, doesn't it? But I just watched Alien Romulus the other day. And
I heard that's good.
I heard that one was good. Yeah. All right, so we in there.
Okay.
But how you gonna beat this, bro?
I learned
I
a
don't.
lot about our
I died.
alien buddies over here. So while it may look like I'm in a tough situation, don't worry, Joe. I got this. So from what we know about these Xenomorphs is that they're nearly impossible to hurt. Things like regular guns and tools don't work on them at all. Something like a flamethrower could work for a little, but not enough to actually put the dude down. And while things like high caliber guns and explosives do work, I forgot to mention the Xenomorphs are like Magic Johnson in certain aspects. And it ain't the height, I'll tell you that much. They have highly acidic blood, so if you pierce their skin in any way, their blood is gonna start leaking everywhere and melting everything. So just like magic, we should probably avoid making this thing spill blood. So what am I gonna do? I can't burn this thing, I can't shoot it because of the ship, I can't blow it up. What do I have planned?
Death.
Foolish.
It's obvious. The only way to defeat this thing is to go back to its roots. You see, while they are aliens, Xenomorphs are still similar to us in one way. They have a weak baby form. Granted, it's a very messed up and dangerous looking baby, but it's still a weaker form. They start off as face huggers. These little crab spider things that hug your face, and in order to evolve into the big dangerous version of themselves that I'm currently stuck on the ship with, these face huggers must impregnate? What the? One of my crews. And right here, during this weird process, is where I strike. If you know me, you know I'm not one to gamble. I cut my losses. You could call me a quitter. So the second I see one of my crewmen getting his face hugged by one of these things and potentially jeopardizing the safety of everyone else on board,
Shooting it.
I don't know. That looks like a loss I'm gonna have to cut. I'm sorry, it's the truth. That's the only way to win in a scenario and make sure no other lives are lost. I'm gonna look at my other crewmates and pull a, I don't think he's gonna make it, guys.
Pull the plug.
We gonna have to put him down and proceed to eject him and that ugly baby out the airlock.
Facts.
And I already know some of y'all about to say this method was inhumane. And you're right, it wasn't humane.
And that's it.
What you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
What you gonna do about it? Man, this little dog, I'm punching that little dude. Stop playing with me, bruh.
Enough said. Don't gotta say nothing, bro.
Oh, God.
Bro,
We know
you know how sad, yo, bro. I would be damned if you think I'm dying to a doll, bro. Like,
who
no,
it
bro.
is. One of the most popular villains in horror. You see his face at every Hot Topic and Spencer's. The killer doll, Charlie, Chucky. If you've been watching me for a while, you might already know I don't rock with dolls. And it all started with him. This dude had a chokehold on me my entire childhood. Like, I cannot stress this enough to you guys. This dude was my biggest fear. Anytime I would see this dude, he would have me sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to speak. It was bad. Like, back then, my top 3 was Chucky, Heights, and Presentations. That was an immovable top 3. And it was like this for years and years and years. And one day I woke up and I realized this little is a doll. A 2-foot doll. I've literally been taller than him since I was like 3. Yet he had this insane grasp on my mind for so long, had me waking up from Tsukuyomi type nightmares. To answer the question, of course I'm whooping him. He's not Annabelle or Brahms or any other demon possessed doll. He's literally just a ginger killer baby who cracks jokes every now and then and knows voodoo. Literally a kick, a punch, a slap, anything will work against this dude. Maybe if I was 7 years old again, he would win because I was a huge, that thing girls keep me between their legs. But now, if I can't beat this little dude, tell my mama to disown me. I'm serious. Honestly, I'm so convinced I'm winning this. They could bring the whole army of Chucky's from the show, add Tiffany, and matter of fact, throw in one of them crackheads from the projects too. At least I'll give them some sort of win con. As you guys can see though, a whole year later and these horror villains
that was a year ago? I feel like we just saw that.
Yeah, I felt like we did just see that.
Or did we see it late? Because
we might have seen it late.
I know, also, what's his name? I know Degenerosity, I think,
He
posted
said something like that.
So maybe that's what it was. We saw his on time, and then we were like, let's do Derek.
I have no idea, bro.
But what is happening?
Hey, bro, this video was short as hell, though.
Well, we need more movies, bro. We need a part 3 tomorrow.
Still not hanging with me. Except him, though. He got it. Comment down below any of the ones you guys think I was wrong or right about. Also, my next video will most likely be on fear. So comment down below your biggest fear. And I'll see if I put it in the video. And moral of the story?
Brush your teeth. Hey. Hold on. Hey. W video, my boy. You were pretty much accurate in all of them. Still, I might fail the alien one.
Yeah, I probably failed the alien one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But if I had to take the chance of like, throwing the people out of there.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Inhumane or not, like I'm out. Like
I don't care, bro. Yeah. I tell you right now, if I figure that out early on, that they turn into like bigger forms from doing that. Yeah, you gotta go, buddy. You're already dead. Sorry to tell you. Anyways, man. You can't like them. Not like, oh, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got
like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Tell your mama to subscribe too, tell your grandma to subscribe to, your sister to subscribe to. See you tomorrow, hatch boys. Oh wait, we gotta wait for the 20-minute mark. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta go.